Thank you for stopping by X-Ray Everything. This is our very first episode, so enjoy. Oh yeah, here's a bunch of stuff you shouldn't do. Also, we follow the rules here. Sometimes. Let's do it. Right here we have a basic power strip. This is a typical power strip you might find in your spouse's office, typically connected to their PC. Be sure to take it at the most inconvenient time possible so that they can't complete any work. Really good detail out of this image. Of course, the ground lug, the ground stud, the ground post on the plug, and of course the two spades for the regular American 110 household outlet. A lot of good detail in the wiring. You can see not only the coating on the wiring, but the metal inside as well. Of course, you can see some of the structure of the power strip. Lots of detail going on here. Interesting to note how the wiring in each slot for the outlet divides to either side of the slot. Of course, the ground lug has a similar design to it. Let's find something else. This is definitely not one of my work PCs. I would never do this to a piece of work equipment. Oh wow, that's got some good detail to it. Okay, let's take a look at this. Of course, some microprocessors on the right-hand side over here. Is that probably the batteries right there? I don't see anything else that's very dense, which would indicate to me a battery. Of course, you got the ports. And you can see the sticker on the cover. That's pretty interesting. That's really good resolution for how thin all the components are there. If you have any ideas, put them down in the comments. This is definitely not my desk phone. It didn't really work very well beforehand, so I'm not worried about killing it with radiation. Oh wow, there's a lot more going on here than I was expecting. Alright, let's take a look here. Huh, that's the speaker for the handheld piece. And then in the body of the phone is the speaker. We'll look at that later. Of course, the microphone in the handheld piece. Oh, the roll of duct tape, or the roll of masking tape, rather, behind the phone. It's funny, you can see that. Let's kind of level the window out here so we can see. Of course, you can see the speaker much better. Maybe next time I image this, I'll take the handheld off, lay it flat. A lot of components in this phone. All the buttons you can see. Over here you got all the hold buttons and the lights on the circuit boards. Huh. That's kind of neat. Of course, I don't know what this is down here. Let's find something else. Size D Duracell battery, not sponsored, by the way. Close her up here real quick. Oh wow, look at that. That's kind of neat. You can see the body of the battery. Oh, inside you got a lot of detail on the interior packing of the battery. I don't know what chemicals are in this battery or how they're held together, but you can see them in there. I think what's even more interesting is the foam and the wood that we're using as a stand here. See a lot of the grain in the wood. It's interesting. Alright, let's find something else. This is an ancient cordless Ryobi drill that we found on our trip to Egypt. It was in one of the crypts at the pyramids. Said to have been used to make the pyramids. Of course, you see all the AA batteries packed in the bottom there. I think that's a speed controller connected to the trigger that's there. Just right out of ESC, I think. Of course, the Chuck seen up there, also known as Charles. We got the motor. Huh. So I don't have the X-ray turned up very high, so it's not penetrating the body of the motor, which is magnets and wound wires and a metal body, so that makes it extremely dense, which is hard to image through. And again, the batteries in the bottom, you see them. We're looking at them from the end long ways, so extremely dense. Let's find something else. This is a USB-driven laser PC mouse. Let's cram her in there, close it up. Maybe I'll show my face when we hit 5,000 subscribers. Or 1,000. Lots going on here. Of course, you see our tape stacked there to act as a stand, because we are unprofessional here and we're just don't want to take the time to make fixtures. A lot going on. I got some hardware going there, a lot of wiring. Interesting. Looks like the veins on my grandmother's leg. Not that I've gotten close enough to look at them or anything. Anyway, here's the USB plug. Look at this. Wow. Did you just look at it? You got the wiring going through the cable into the body of the plug. It's amazing how much data can be transferred through just four little pins. Let's find something else. Alright. Now we have a Kingwin computer fan, just a regular PC fan that you'd pull out of your tower. Let's close her up here and see what we can do. And bring the thunder. I can't see. There we go. Alright, not so bad. Again, it's sitting on our accidentally famous roll of tape. See a lot of detail in the motor. The bearings is what you're seeing right there. It's 8 ball bearings inside, and of course over here you got the plug and all the wiring. It's actually a really crisp image of this. Came out a lot nicer than I was expecting. I wasn't going to include this one in the video just because it's such a simple piece of equipment. I didn't think anybody would find it interesting. So if you found any of these interesting, or if you think one looked better than the others, comment down below. Or if you have a suggestion for something you'd like to see X-rayed, comment down below. Remember, likes help push the channel. This is not a monetized channel, and we are trying to grow it, so go ahead and click subscribe.